Now, we understand that there's been some controversy from Muslim organizations that are trying to ban the film.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, because this film is probably the most Muslim-friendly film I have seen in recent times. It's not talking about I have made, I have seen. And I'm known to be a man with equipoise. I'm not given to lean to the left or right. I have my own standpoint, and I've been very clear. I'm not a politician. I've never gone into the politics of the situation. But I think I have an ethical duty to take care of my society. And I have a voice, which, deservingly or not, is amplified by the work that I do. So I'm very careful in saying what I say. I would never do a film. It's not for the lark of it. You can't make an Animal House kind of funny story about religion, or in America maybe. A Monty Python, Life of Brian may not work well in India, and I'm aware of that. And my thing is, I love my people, and India has seen a lot of Hindu-Muslim differences and suffered because of that. And I grieve that tragedy very much. I think both the countries should have stayed as one. We became three instead. And I regret it, but who am I? I wasn't even born when the decisions were made. But so I'm very conscious when I make a film not to hurt a larger sentiment or create a sensation through saying something nasty. But it's a duty of the filmmaker to remind what's happening. Like, you make a Mississippi Burning, you're not taking the American African side or the white supremacist side. You're just stating the fact and say, this is what we were. Let's not become it again, ever. It's a kind of a record that you're trying to create. And Vishwaroop is not even that. It's not a social statement film. It's a thriller, which is realistic. It's thrilling, it's fast, it's about espionage, but it's got its own texture. It's truth and beauty. It's not a documentary. It's not like Bigelow's film, but with grim truth. But it plays. It's around the same area, same theme.
Don't you think in banning it, it only makes things bigger?
I think so. Forbidden? I think they have done, because in one state in India we have 500 theaters. My film is playing in 500 theaters, and those theaters have already booked out for a week and a half, all of them. So, but probably that's what is. But you can't, because my feeling is that the Central Board of Censors, they've sat on the film, and they had representatives from the Muslim community and various other communities, and they have watched the film and thought over it, asked me questions, and they've left it intact. Nothing was removed from the film, except that when we wanted a parental guidance kind of certificate, because that's also for business more than anything else, because parental guidance, adult films are taxed more. Very strange, funny thing in my state, but they're taxed more. So we're a bit wary of walking into that territory. So I had to ask for a PG rating, not an R, as you call it. So we got it, and without any damage at all to the film or the content. And once that is done, you can't have small groups making noises. And this is happening in South Indian. It's a group of South Indian Muslims who came, and they're my people. I mean, I'll have to be kind to them. I may not have a religion, but I have love for people.